Hey, welcome back, Wayfaring. I see you got your name back. Too cool. Miss my walrus. Welcome back, chat rat. That's my goal all day long, Wayfaring. Today, I just want to make a different Chester. I think I'm gonna find Chester out here. But as every time, that's right, my goal is to gameplay. That's right, my channel is all about showing gameplay. Nothing more, nothing less. I do have goals in game, but then every time I join a game, I do have my own personal gamer goals. But as a player of this game, always wanting to succeed. Now that depends on his personality. So silly. What I bang Chester. Yeah, I'd bang him on the head to get him to open so I could drop some items in him. But nothing sexual, buddy. I think you need to get a girlfriend or boyfriend, or you need to go buy some hand lotion and some napkins, because you really seem to be sexually deprived. Yeah, there's a condition for that in America. Yep. It's called loneliness, Wayfaring. You need a friend. You're always talking about some type of sexual positions or sexualized overtures. You really need to get you some company. You really need some company, my friend. No, I said it depends on his personality. It's a joke, Wayfaring. I wouldn't bang Chester. Just like I'm not gonna bang my dog. Or bang just anybody. I don't bang people anyway. It's not my style. You're bringing it up, my friend. You're bringing up all what I banged Chester. You said it, my friend, not me. That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't do none of that crazy stuff. You keep bringing up all this highly sexualized stuff. Nope. I shouldn't be playing offline. Nope. But today it's for friends only. If you're not on my friends list or haven't accepted my friends request, then you will not be able to join my game today. Oh well, if it didn't show up, it should. It should. I started a server. It should show up in my server list. Well, yeah, you were talking some gross stuff in messages, and I don't know how old you are, but if you were saying those kinds of things to me as an adult, and if you're still a minor, I wouldn't want to hear those things, Cosmic Blitz. And I sure as heck wouldn't want anybody to get the wrong idea in the future of reading text like that you sent me. I wouldn't want anybody to read that. I would have been embarrassed. So no, I'm going to block you from talking to me in the future, because if you're going to say those kinds of messages to me in private, I don't want to hear them. It's just beyond my ability to comprehend why you would even think of sharing such things with someone that you just met. So I don't want to hear that kind of stuff, my friend. And I sure as heck don't want anybody to get the wrong idea in the future that I'm communicating such things to you. So, yeah. Nice! Yeah, no, that's why I say I don't want any of that future stuff coming back to bite Charbender, because that's the last thing I would want to hear. I figured that, Wayfaring. I don't know how old they are, don't really care, but yeah, I don't want to hear all that stuff in my chat. Well, when you walk by him, you expect to get swatted. It'll end whenever you quit watching it, Cosmic. It will end for you when you quit watching it. Come on now, come on now, come on now. Welcome to the stream, chat rats. My channel is primarily English. Unfortunately, some of my streamers may not know what you're saying in my stream. No, Cosmic, today it'll probably be 9 like usual. So, probably only an hour or so. I was streaming earlier. And I don't have... It's not about what it is or what it could be. It's something or not. It's not the point. Oh, my aching rear. Please stop speaking other languages in my stream. If you don't want to speak English, please do not speak. My channel is an English primarily speaking language. Don't offend my other viewers. Thank you. It is meant for the whole world, but the whole world is not in my stream speaking other languages. You're free to make comments however you choose, but please keep it clean. And I prefer you use English so that no one gets offended, no one misunderstands what you're saying, and I don't have to sit here and repeat anything terrible that you may say in another language, because I'm not going to translate naughtiness or anything at all for you. Unfortunately, I'm not a translator as a job. So if you guys want, please speak English. Or don't make it crap to me. You're going to do whatever you want to do anyway. But I would prefer it. It's just kind. You wish. You wish. You wish. You wish. Oh no, you can't stand it, can you, Wayfaring? I give you back your name, and what do? You start right up with the griefing and trolling again. I swear, when are you going to be a better person? When are you going to be a better person, Wayfaring? And when are you going to stop being a grief? When are you going to stop being a troll? You're so much more. You're so much more, Wayfaring, than a tool of oppression. You're so much more than a tool of oppression. Stop being a plebe. Stop being a flea. Start being the dog. Stop trying to act like you're a master of grief. You're not. Yep, because the more you try to disprove Charbender, the less footing and ground you're going to have with Charbender. Haven't you figured that out yet, guys? Once again, if I tell you I have nothing to prove, I truly don't. So if you're going to sit here and continue, it's funny, it's cute. Oh, oh. But you got no strings on me, because I am an individual, you see. Can't control me, manipulate me into your party. It won't happen. My pigtails are free. It's alright. You guys trying to figure out what I am. It will take you far too long to figure out what I am. It'd be easier to figure out what you are. Just stop wayfaring. Stop. You never give anybody else a chance to chat. You never give anybody else a chance to talk. If you have a question, ask me in English, and I might be more, helpful. Stop saying things in other languages, and I might help you. My channel is not primarily any other language. Yeah, I'm an Anglophile myself. I like England. I like European countries. I do. I too tend to like a lot of British comedy. But that's just me. I like a lot of British comedians, a lot of British style dramas, movies. Me as well. Oh, my aching rear. Yeah, please ignore wayfaring completely. I don't get North Korean comedy. Oh, my aching rear. Just keep on, wayfaring, keep on. They don't know what you're talking about. It might be offensive. It might even be offensive to people like me that do know what you're talking about. Yeah, maybe he has stock in Google or something. Maybe that's what he's trying to get you to do. Oh no, they just know I like languages, so they're just kiting me about languages. Ah, Dios mío. Equilibre. Mein Gott. Ich. What's up, Julian? That's because I'm not German. I'm not a German speaker, so yeah, why would I say it like a German would say it? I'm not German. I never said I was German. I do speak many languages, and I read more languages than I speak. And some languages I know, but I've never heard the language spoken by an actual person that lives in that country and speaks the language fluently. I only know by what I've read and what I've heard spoken poorly. Never said I was fluent. Never said I was fluent in any language, not even my own language. So, let's see. Boy, I guess we're going to have to go back and show you all these things I said. Whatever, guys. You guys are so funny. You're so busy trying to disprove me. Wasting your time, silly humans. Wasting your time. You can't ground me. You don't know what ground I'm standing on. You can't ground me. Oh, yeah. Now my dogs get things. My dog's a little Hitler. Whatever. I'm afraid you guys got it all mixed up. You guys are rude, crude, and mostly lascivious. You're all aggro against me, and I've done nothing to you but defend myself. But that's right, I do respect myself, and I'm going to. If anybody challenges me, that's right, I'll fight back. That's right, because I'm not some little pushover. I'm not somebody who's got to be a bully and pick on you for your funny accents, or where you grow up, or what you look like, or what you smell like, or what you do in your bedroom in the privacy of your own home, or who you date, or who you kiss, or what you look like. That's all you guys. That's all you. I got no time for that craziness. Yeah, people coming into my stream, burning stuff down, coming into my game, telling people to leave my game and go to their world because they're better. You come out, I ban you, and what do? You burn something down. Yeah, come in griefing my game, or sit in my channel, my chat rep section, and grief me, saying I can't do this and I can't do that. You don't even know me. You don't know me. You don't know how many multiple languages I speak, or how many times I scratch my balls. You don't know how I play basketball, how I can do multiple things, how I've done many things in my life. You don't know. You don't know me. You don't know that I was a funeral director's assistant. You don't know. You don't know me. You don't know that I've been in my newspaper locally. You don't know. You don't know me. You don't know what accomplishments I've given to the world. You don't know what I've taught people, how I made people beautiful, how I made people happy. You don't know me. You don't know. I may never have. I may never have had to. That's right. Yeah, so you guys are just waiting for any bad thing I say. You guys are just waiting. So of course I'm going to give it to you. You guys are going to wait with bated breath on the edge of your seat. Welcome to the game. Welcome, welcome. No chat rats. I'm not threatening you guys. How could I threaten you guys? You guys are so silly. You guys are talking some gross stuff. Sorry, I hope you're not watching my stream today. They're really talking it up about Charbender. They love picking on Charbender. No, I didn't run anybody over in Charlottesville. I didn't go to protest. I did not want to be a part of any of that. Hey, here's the clown. What's up? Welcome, welcome. No, I was not at no rally. I think some of those statues have been up far too long as it is. Some of those statues, but that's the bad thing, you know, really truthfully about history is that bad people just as much as good people make history. So the sad thing is you gotta outweigh when that statue was erected, what that person did for the country outweighed what they did wrong at the time. Now there's more people nowadays that don't feel that way, so things change. I think some of those people did some bad things, but they also did some good things for the country. But when those statues were erected, I don't agree or disagree with what they did or didn't do. I'm just saying that at the time, people thought that they had benefited the country more than they had hurt the country. That's not the case. So we don't think that way anymore. There's never a reason to vilify or vilify people for their color or their gender or their race. I am on my way back to spawn. I'm south. Yes, I know what I'm talking about, and at the time that the statue was erected, the general himself wrote a letter to the government saying, "No, a statue of me," in his own words, "is not a good idea, because even though I may have done some things good, I've also done things bad." And the general himself, you can read it, he wrote a letter, if I remember my history correctly. He wrote a letter at the time saying, "Do not put a statue of me up, because the current nation, the temperature of the nation, it is not a good idea to put a statue of me up." Now, he said that in his own words. There's a letter the general wrote after he got his statue up in the 1800s or whenever it was. He wrote a letter to Congress saying, "Yes, although it would be nice to have a statue to commemorate my honor and what I did or didn't do, the temperature, the current, temperature of the nation would not be good to foster a statue of me at this time, because he knew himself that it would be a bad idea for the country to come together as one like it needed to do. And he even knew it needed to do that. And it didn't happen. They put the statue up anyway, and then, yeah. But I mean, come on. If somebody's going to put a statue of you up and you actually tell them, no, it's not a good idea to put a statue of me up in your own letter. Yeah, but they thought that it was good enough to deserve a statue. I don't know. I wasn't there. I didn't see him. I didn't live through apartheid. I didn't see all the problems and all the good stuff and whatever. I didn't see any of those problems. I don't condone slavery. I don't recommend it. I'm at Spawn, man. I've been here at Spawn. I don't know where you're at. You ruins that clown. Oh yeah, I think I do. I think I do deserve a statue, but I don't need a statue for my, because I've already gotten the awards for that. I've already gotten the accolades for my hairdressing years and my barbering years and my styling years. I've done famous drummers' haircuts. I've done famous people, famous artists. I've already gotten my statue worth. I've already gotten my plaques and my honorary service. I've already worked 30 years doing what I did, so yeah, I think I'm good. I don't need a statue. No, I'm not name dropping, buddy. Some of them I signed waivers that I couldn't name drop. I'm not name dropping. Like I say, I don't need to stand on the accomplishments of my past. I forge ahead into a new life and beyond. All the people that had great service for me for 10, 20, 30 plus years, they know who they are. They still miss me today. Nope, I started cutting hair at 15. At 16, I signed to go to my high school, had a vocational center where I could go to college. At 15, I signed my parents' permission slip to go to college so I could learn cosmetology when I was 16. So technically, I did my first procedure at 15 on the floor. At 16, my birthday was in December. So technically, because they let me go early to college, I signed permission. My grandparents signed permission slips. My parents wouldn't, my dad wouldn't, but my grandmother and my mom did. So yep, I went to college a year early. I graduated from my high school. My high school vocational center had cosmetology, so I took that before I even graduated high school. And then because I had already moved states, I changed states so I could legally, because my state, I was too young to go to college. So I had to go to a vocational school for 1 year. Yep. Or I could not live on campus, and my family weren't rich enough to rent me my own home, so I had to wait and pretend, and you know. But that was like back in the 80s. That was like back in the late 80s. Some states had different laws for college at the time. You had to be certain age. Yep. right. That's what college is for. Can't even get into college if you have poor grades, silly. Where are you, buddy? I'm right here at spawn. Yeah, I've been at the portal. Yeah, what country were you in, Quite Lasso, when you started at 16? Yeah, I mean, if you're highly intelligent, they'll let you, but some states won't even let you because of maturity level, you know, and they're worried. Some, you know, it just depends. I mean, but I was fine, you know. I went by myself to you know, to a college, but I had to wait because I was born so late in the year. That was the only reason. Yeah, I heard that countries did that they were giving boosters, you know, they were giving like vitamins and nutritional supplements. Hey, if it works, great. They did try to do that with my country too, but, you know. Of course, they put it in your booster shots here, though. They don't just give you the juice boxes. Here they put it all in your booster shot. Here you go. Have some disease. But we need it. Yup. Everybody should have their booster shots and their immunity boosted with all those shots when you were a kid. Don't believe the hype about people saying you shouldn't have your kid vaccinated. That's BS. Vaccinate your kids. That's how all this old junk is popping up now, like all this diphtheria and cholera and all this crazy stuff is because people aren't vaccinating. We're starting to see junk that was, you know, killed off centuries ago again. No, I have no clue. I just assumed it was some type of vitamin supplementary thing that they give you. I have no clue. I've never been to Finland. No, I said that before on my screen. Nope. Don't care to. Yeah, in case I go to Mexico, I don't. Why would I need that? I don't leave the country. Why would I need a passport? Would never leave my country. Why would I need a passport? You guys are something else, I swear. No, we don't need that. Our IDs are actually our federal ID. We don't need that here. I mean, I would need it if I left the country. I would need it, but in America, to be in and around in the United States, all you need is your state and local ID, which is federally backed by our federal government. So basically, I'm already on file with the federal government, and I also have state licensures. So yeah, state, local, and federal licensures already. So it would just be redundant. Now, if I left the country, I would need it because I think only other countries, honor the federal ID, which would be my passport, which is the same thing. Yeah, we just have different ID systems. It's just a picture. It's with our state and local government officiates it. Each local government states here, each one of our states is independent in America, and we all are blanketed under the federal government, but they only handle our money and monetary systems. They don't handle anything else except our security, like the presidential type stuff and monetary stuff. They guard the money. Yeah, I just left there and ran up here to grab a mandrake. So you only have one form of ID in your country. You only have your Hey there, how are you? So you only have your what you call it, your federal ID is just your passport. That's the only thing you carry around is your passport everywhere you go. I know in Europe it's probably a lot easier because there's so many European countries right around. In one area. You must have like 50,000 countries all on one continent. So So yeah, I imagine it would be really confusing. But here, no, we're all one state, local, federal thing, all in one. They're just different branches of our government, and they don't handle anything. I mean, each one handles something different, but yeah. Do you have any rocks? I was gonna make a crock pot, but... Well, I was counting countries, even though I didn't say states, principalities, and I didn't say other municipal counties. No, I didn't. I wasn't. I was being general when I said a billion countries. Man, I was. You know, there's not more than. I'm sure there's other little towns, provinces, principalities, and other little things too that I'm referring to. That, yeah, even though they may make up a greater part of a country, but yeah. I'm sure just like in our country, you have little different, you know, principalities, little different towns and cities. You know, even though they all may be in the same state, you know, they may not have the same statutory laws, but they still are governed by the state. I don't know exactly how many countries that are in the world, but that sounds about right. 186 countries in the world. No, it just doesn't sound right though, does it? You'd think there's a lot more. But you know, I mean, like we have this weird thing in our country where if you look on our maps, depending on the year the maps are made, there's some towns that just aren't even on the map. You know, they're on the map, but they're not in reality. They're like map makers' points so that they can say, oh, this is my map because I put this town, this secret town that's really not real on the map. So, yeah, a lot of people are getting confused. You know, why they do that, I don't know. Why would somebody want to do that? Like, why would you want to grief somebody trying to read a map, trying to go to this town that's not even on the map? Yeah, that's something to do. Be a jet setter and just, you know, just fly around, visiting other countries, just to put a mark in your passport. Yeah, that's something to do. Yeah, I just don't know. I mean, I've seen other countries, but, you know, I just haven't really seen a country that, you know, I just gotta go check it out. You know, like, I don't know. I think there's just some beautiful spots, you know. I mean, don't get me wrong. But, I mean, as far as, like, living there, I wouldn't really want to live in any other country. I might visit them, but yeah, I just don't know about living there. But I do love all cultures. I love all languages. I love all cultures. But you know, just like with any culture, every culture has its pros and cons and its positives and its negatives. But no, I'm no jet setter. I have flown on a plane from state to state here within my country, but no, I've never been out of the country. And the reason why I know a few languages is because when I was really young, my mom was fortunate enough to be able to have a babysitter and a housekeeper that spoke 3 languages, and that's how I learned 3 languages when I was very young. But no, I'm not fluent in any of them. Nope, never said I was fluent in any language. Yeah, my mom got in trouble, this lady. We were in a grocery store when I was a kid, and, you know, she just lightly grazed our cart, and of course, you know, I think at the time I was speaking Vietnamese, but I don't know, I was a baby. I just heard the story. But yeah, supposedly I cussed the lady out in Vietnamese. But I don't know, I was a baby, I don't know, you know, what do I know? You don't want to be a regular guy again. You can be you can eat some, get your sanity back. Trying to get some silk, but I'm not having any luck. Oh, now I'm starting to get silk. I don't think I'm going to divulge that information, whether I am a handgun owner or not. I've already told you guys in my stream once. But I'm not going to divulge it again, just in case. That is my right. No, guys, I don't do any of that craziness. I'm not gonna do any of that. I did when I was younger. I went and fought for some causes, but no. But my things were always animal rights related. Want some help? I can help you. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, if you log out, you are logged into whatever character you're in the server. So if you let me, I can revive you. Yeah, if you come back, you're still going to be a ghost, man. Yeah, you can't come back and change out. I think you're stuck is whatever you're at, buddy. No, I don't. I've never murdered any animals. You're silly. This is a video game. This isn't life. This is pretend. Yeah, you're going to be stuck whatever character you started with, so let me revive you. Come to base. Come to spawn, and I'll revive you, my friend. This is a video game. This isn't really killing animals. You guys are so silly. These aren't live animals. You guys are retarded if you think this is a real life show. This is not real life. This is a video game, silly. What I do in this game has no bearing on what I would do in real life. I've never killed any animals. Yeah, I might kill some insects because they're bothering me, but I don't kill animals. I don't kill mammals. Oh, you guys are retarded. What are you talking about? I've never killed a raccoon. What are you talking about? I've hunted raccoons. Yeah, I will hunt anything for food, silly. Now you're going to sit here and debate that killing food for food is wrong? You're an idiot. If you think killing for food is wrong. Yeah, and I also took the raccoon's penis bone and wore it around my neck because I was proud. So what's your point? You don't know anything about hunting and gathering. I almost want there to be a apocalypse so you can run around running from the store. Oh, there's no groceries at the grocery store. Whatever shall I do? No, I said I've never killed an animal for no reason. I have hunted animals, that's right. I've hunted deer, raccoons, frogs, and, you know, other amphibians. Let's see, I've hunted gators. Let's see, I've hunted butterflies. I used to have a butterfly collection when I was a miner. Let's see, what else have I done? Yes, I've been very mean to some animals. Yeah. Yep, I've caught alligators too. I'm so much of a hick. Yep, I'm barefoot hick. Yep, that's me. And I'm probably missing some teeth too. That's right. Yep. I've even captured snakes. I've eaten snakes. Let's see, what else have I eaten and hunted? Possums. Let's see, what else have I eaten? Frog legs, snake, grubs, maggots. Yeah, I can't think of anything else right offhand that I've eaten. Because I don't find living naturally repellent or repugnant. I find living naturally and eating such things as normal as everyday breathing. You are the one who finds something repellent or repugnant. It's because you've never tried it. I don't know. Some countries eat grasshoppers. Some countries eat chocolate-covered ants. So you're going to tell me that you're so worldly and you've never eaten snails? I've eaten escargot. What? You think lobster is so highbrow? It's a freaking crap eater off the ground. You rich people eat all the worst things, idiots. There's no shame in my game. There's no shame in my life whatsoever. That's right. I have farmed it up from farm to table, hunted it up, and eaten the gable. Yeah, I love it when Christians, they tell me, oh, I had some lobster. I'm like, Christians, don't you know that that's in your Bible? It tells you that's the only thing you're not allowed to eat. You're not allowed to eat that. So do you drink milk vegan? Do you eat cheese vegan? So what do you supplement your dietary needs with? Vitamins? Well, if you're using vitamins, are you using vitamins to supplement your protein? I never said that. I asked them if they drank milk. I asked them if they ate protein, synthesized protein. I asked them if they ate those things. I didn't. All I asked, don't try to sit here. There you go. You're trying to dissuade what I was saying. I just asked the question what they supplemented with their proteins. Because greens aren't enough. Sorry. If you think you're just going to get enough other protein from greens and other things from just greens, you're wrong. You're going to need some type of protein supplement. I know what the word means. I was asking the person who said that they were vegan if they drank milk. And if they supplemented their protein and other calciums with other ways and other forms. That's what I asked. Yup. It was a simple question, and you still can't answer. You still can't answer whether you don't or you do. So it's okay, whatever. I know my question still stands, and they answered by saying no, that they use calcium and other things like that. They use calcium in greens is enough for them. So they obviously must eat about 20 pounds of greens a week. I just asked if they drank milk, and I asked what other protein supplements they used, because I'm sure they're not eating 100 pounds of peanuts and nuts and other legumes, and I'm sure they're not eating 100 pounds a month. They would have to eat 100 pounds a month to, you know, subsidy what their body needs. Alright, well let me know whenever you're 60 and your bones are brittle because you have no calcium. Or your teeth start falling out whenever you're in your 40s because you have no more gum, you're gum deficient. Because you can't regenerate your gums because you haven't had protein in your youth when you needed it. It's okay. Go ahead on. You do that. You don't have any supplements. You don't need supplements. No. You go ahead. You go ahead. You do what you want to do. It's your body. I'll be a retard. I'll be a nerd. I'll be a dumbass. Yeah, I'll keep eating meat. You keep not having any supplements. You keep on. That's okay. Yeah. And they told my friend that she could, you know, she could live her whole life without eating anything. She did. She's still living today. Yep. Still alive, technically. That's alright. I'll be a retard. I just hope you make it. I hope it's worth it to you. Well, that's what it's all about, Quake Lassa. That is my point. As long as it's worth it to you, awesome. But don't think that you don't need a supplement. I just don't want you to think that, because people will lie to you and tell you that you don't, and you may feel great, you may feel fine today, but I recommend, I've had many friends that are, have been, and that still say that they are, but their health is diminished after 6 months of not having some type of supplement. That's all I'm saying. I mean, you may not believe me. Your degree may say that you can balance it, but you can't balance when you're asleep. You can't balance whenever you all of a sudden need that burst of energy, because that's unfortunately what happens. Your body doesn't need the nutrients until you do. When your body calls on the nutrients and they're not stored in your fat cells, then it will take it from other places. Yeah, well, in America, we get second opinions. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying that, yeah, it's not going to show up today. It's not going to show up in 5 to 10 years. But, you know, after 20 years, I'm just saying, it's your choice. You know, like I say, stand on your morals, stand on your ethics. I applaud you. Awesome, great. But I've already seen it happen way too many times. You know, just being around it and 40 years of it. Being around 40 years of people trying fad diets. I've seen it all. I've heard it all. And I've seen the damage. And of course, when you're young and you're healthy, if your parents started you out right, and they fed you properly and you had availability to nutrients at a very young age, you're probably starting off on a better foot than some or most that want to be vegan for moral reasons. Because you still have all that stored in your baby fat. You still have all that stored in your cells. So good for you. But I'm talking about one day when you don't, my friend. That's all I'm saying. I've seen it happen way too many times, especially if you're a smaller stature person. You know, you feel great, but it's not now that when you're not using the energy. You know, it's when your body does need that energy, it will take it from anywhere. And it does not matter. If it's not stored in your fat cells, you know this as a biology major. Come on. No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying it's always good to get a second opinion. And bone density, yeah, that's got nothing to do with today. You know, you could test your bone density from 1 to 7 years ago. That's got nothing to do with future problems, my friend. It's got nothing to do with one day you're running to catch a train, or you're running to help your friends, and all of a sudden your body needs those nutrients and it doesn't have it to call on. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, doctor, heal thyself. Oh, I don't know about the game. Yeah, I know. Because I keep waiting for you guys to help people with the game, but you're not. Funny, I'm playing the game. What do I don't know about the game? Yeah, because I'll repeat stuff that people tell me, because I know they're just BSing me, but I'll keep on until you guys prove it or disprove it. I'll keep repeating the same mistakes, because you guys aren't willing to help, so I'll just keep playing until you guys are willing to help. And if you're not, then stop watching. No, I don't. See, you're so negative, Quake Lassa. How you gonna help my world? You can't help my world. Are you talking about in the game? Yeah, you're not helping at all. You've never helped. You want people to think you're helping, but But that's what you guys forget. The worlds are still there. The worlds are still there, guys. I didn't delete them. You guys made a crap of those worlds, not me. You guys destroyed those worlds, griefing it and trolling it and popping in and destroying the world. I didn't do that junk. You guys griefed and trolled those games, not me. Don't sit here and blame Charbender for your ineptitude. I love that shit. That's awesome. Why should I sit here and show you content when you're just going to be a grief and troll? Yep. It's funny when I don't have those problems. Look, I don't die when I don't have the griefing and I don't have the trolls. Yep. Oh no, so fun. You guys got so many excuses. Yeah, you guys got so many reasons for not helping Charbender. An alligator, crocodile are a different species. And no, I'm sorry. Animals are not friends. Animals are pets or food. Sorry about your luck. I'm sorry that someone lied to you and told you that something with a face on it isn't good to eat. They lied to you. They made you feel guilty. You wish. Oh, that's so benign a statement. You're just fluffing floored words in the air, my friend. Oh, my aching rear. Oh, what disdain a lofty perch your point makes. Oh, my aching rear. Oh, your lofty perch, your lofty perch. Your soapbox falls. Your soapbox falls to the ground. Oh, my aching rear. You guys have no clue what you're even conversing about. Yes, and smoke drugs and eat bath salts and you'll bite your neighbor's face off. Oh, my aching rear. Yes, I know what it is. I know what all diseases are. Idiot. Who cares? Why are you trying to sit here and compete with me constantly? So what if I do or don't know? So what? You cannot measure my intelligence by your haphazard questions. You cannot measure my intelligence by tricking me into answering incorrectly or correctly. I'm afraid I'm not your puppet for your wishes and your thrills and your bills, honey. You're never going to be able to measure my intelligence by asking me randomized questions, no matter how hard you attempt. You're never going to know. You're never going to know. I'm never going to let you know my intelligence level. You are unworthy of knowing my intelligence level by your asinine questions. To think that you have any chance of ever acquiring the number of my intelligence level. And I think that bothers you more than anything, is you want to know me and you can't. It's a mystery. Yeah, Charbender is a mystery. Ooh. That's right. Charbender is a mystery that will always remain as such a mystery unto you. You shall never know the depths of my mind. No, you have no clue. Ooh. You guys are hilarious, though. I love you guys. You guys are great, though. Thank you for joining. You guys are always awesome. I love it. It just makes my day. It really does. You guys are funny. Ooh. You guys are hilarious. I love you guys. You guys are a laugh riot. Yes, buddy, I do all of those things. I also cut all hair types. Yep, all ethnicities. I can block in, fade. I can do it all, my friend. I can curl your toes and your hair at the same time. You need a straightener. You need some pin curls. What you need? I can do it all. That's right. I can put your makeup on for you too. I can give you a pedicure, a manicure. That's right. I can do it all. All. Well, I'm just saying, if you wanted to. Like, if you ever wanted to, you don't ever want to dress up on Halloween or something else. I'm just saying, I could do your makeups. Like if you was going on the red carpet, if you ever got a chance to go on the red carpet, yeah, you know, you might want to be camera ready. Because if you know anything about a flash, you know. Well, then I guess I'm gonna be a perpetual child forever. Because I love me some Halloween. I like that show, Fab. Absolutely fabulous. I like that show, the first season anyway. Yeah, absolutely fabulosus. Well, some people are just good at it. Some people are just the best at being what they are. Some people have high hopes to be other things. And they have to realize that they can struggle, they can fight it, or they can just accept that somebody has to do it. And I enjoyed my career. I had a very illustrious career. And I'm sorry if you've never accomplished anything or done anything for accomplishment value. If you've never provided a service or been kind or generous with your time and your energy. And I'm sorry if you don't understand providing kindness and care. It's like asking people why they want to be a doctor. Why would you ever want to be a doctor? It's just money. Ooh. Why would you want to be a nurse? Why would you want to go and clean bedpans all day and be, you know, an orderly? Anybody that says that they don't understand why anybody would be a barber is very immature. Yeah, because you don't know anything about being adult. Why would anybody want to do anything? Nobody wants to do anything, apparently. Nobody wants to be president. Nobody wants to be a spy. Nobody wants to be a doctor. Nobody wants to help people. Nobody. Why would we? Who cares? Yeah, but why would you want to work around all that, you know? Why would you want to work around all that all day? Why would you want to work around, you know, sickness, disease, and, you know, you're not going to help anybody. So what's the point, right? See, it just depends on the person. See, some people like it, some people hate it. So that's why I always say, you just never know. It's the person. Some people can't cut hair. There's people right now that had more successful careers than me, all because they smiled more often than I did. And they batted their eyelashes, and they had more customers than me, but their haircuts were crap. Oh, they couldn't cut hair worth anything. But why do they keep coming back to them? Don't ask me. They sucked. Oh my God. And then they'd leave, and then I'd have to fix all their mistakes, or try to. And then they'd come back the very next week, they'd be right back in someone else's chair. I don't want a guy cut my hair. Ooh, I'd rather have this girl that'll mess it all up. But she's cute, so it'll be okay, cause yeah, she's cute than you. She's more cute than you, so it's okay that my hair looks like crap and no one's gonna date me now because I look like crap. But it's okay because a cute girl cut my hair. That is a recent photo. That's the most recent photo I have. Haven't changed at all. Still look the same. Except I'm more tan now. Yeah, that was before I got my tan, that picture. So technically, I still look like that. I'm just a little more tan now. But my summer tan's already fading. Being Irish, it fades fast. But being American Indian, yeah. I can tan pretty well. I'm gonna go get stoned. That's what I was doing. That was a good one, Wayfaring. Hey, nice, nice. Yeah. You don't have to worry, Wayfaring. You know I'm purty. You know you like me. You know you think I'm purty. Oh, stop trying to lie, Wayfaring. You know I'm handsome. Yeah, you know I'm handsome. Come on. Yeah, you know you think Charbender's hot. You know it. It's okay. You can lie to your friends. I know you got a crush on Charbender. My blonde hair, my brown eyes. I know you's in love with some Charbender. I'm so purty, you can't stand it. Well, I'm Native American. I don't think you understand the difference. I wasn't raised in the Sioux Nation or with the, I wasn't raised on the, oh, pardon me, I wasn't raised with the American Indians, so yeah, I have to say that. I wasn't raised on the reservation. So, I am only a portion, like I said. My grandmother was Cherokee and Irish. My mom was Irish. My dad was Irish. So, I cannot say that I am a Native American. Yeah, I said my grandmother. I didn't mention my great-great-grandfather. I didn't mention anybody else but my grandmother. My grandmother was Cherokee. That's why I said I didn't. That's why I said I wasn't raised on the Sioux Nation. God, that's exactly why I said I was not raised on the Sioux Nation, because I'm not Sioux. Why would I say that if I was? I mean, come on. You're not listening. See, you hear me, but you're not paying attention. I can't say that I'm on the Sioux Nation if I've never lived there. And that's exactly what I said. I said I was not raised on the Sioux Nation. Because I'm not Sioux. And my grandmother was partly Cherokee too, like I said, but she wasn't raised on the Cherokee reservation either or. No, I'm just telling you. That's why I said, yeah, that's why I said it that way. There's a reason why I say the things that I say, and there's a reason why I say them the way I say them. Because I don't want you to get confused. So, of course, an American's going to hear my English and go, he's BSing you, or he's not saying it the right way. Because it wouldn't be a colloquialism. You know, to an American it will sound funny, but to you, so that you can possibly understand a little more of my verbatim verbiage. Yeah, like I said, yeah, my grandmother was Cherokee. So then that would make my mother partly Cherokee, if, you know. But of course I say my mom was Irish, but she was, but there was still that 25%, probably that was, you know, Irish. That's why I said I wasn't raised on the Cherokee Nation either. That's why I never said I was raised by them. I don't know what they call themselves. I don't know what they interact with the world, how they interact with the world. I don't know. Like I said, I wasn't raised with them. I don't know. You seem to know a lot, and you're not American? You seem to know a lot about stuff, and you're not even from here. Finland? Yeah, I'm sure that's in your history books in Finland. American Cherokee War. Alright guys, thanks for playing, thanks for hanging out with me and watching, thanks for questioning every word I said. I really appreciate it today, guys. You guys are awesome. Thanks for coming, thanks for hanging out with me. But yep, no gamers in the game. No. We're gonna make our way back to base. I just want to say again, thanks everybody for playing along. Thanks everybody for hanging out with me. Hey buddy, thanks for subscribing. Yep. If you subscribe to me, I will subscribe to you. As a community, buddy. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for hanging out. You can check me out on my YouTube channel. This isn't the only game that I stream and post. You can check it out there. My YouTube channel is CHARLES McCoy. Or you can keyword it as Charbender's Live PS4 broadcast. Because you are watching, if you did not know, you are watching Charbender's Charbender's World's live stream. That's right, this is Charbender's World. Thanks for playing. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Yeah, unfortunately, some of my chat rats are a little naughty. They like to pick on me, but it's okay. I still love them dearly. And as soon as they're willing to play fair, I'll be willing to show more game content. That's right, every week we try to show off what we know, what we don't know, and what we think we know. Sorry guys, if you haven't figured that out yet, it's all about the gameplay. Get out of here, you shadow beast. We're just counting down the last few minutes before it's 9:30 by my clock in 4 minutes. So I'm just gonna wait here, time things down, and have some fun. Make some junk. Make me another log suit. Yeah, make 3, why not? No, silly Quake Lassa, both of you guys, I don't need to educate myself on anything. I've got you guys here to educate me. If I make a mistake, if I stumble, that's right, you guys are here to question, correct, and be otherwise kind and generous with your knowledge. What do I need? I don't need to learn anything. I got a thesaurus and a dictionary right here in my chat, and they come every single week. If you have any questions, just please direct them to the thesaurus to your right of screen, or your dictionary to the right as well. They'll be glad to help you out. Not that you'd want to Google or wiki anything when you have Quake Lassa and Quake Los and Wayfaring Walrus to grief you to no end. They're great people. They're pretty cool. They'll tell you the truth. They will help you out. Oh, more wood. Are you kidding me? You are great. All of you guys are great. Thank you guys for joining. You guys are so awesome. I really do appreciate you guys, whether you believe it or not. Alright, it is 9:30 at my house, so I'm going to say goodnight to everybody. Thanks for joining. Thanks for playing along. I really appreciate it, guys. As I've said before, all of my chat rats are great. Enough these guys over here. Hey, guys, we're going to scream and shout. That's right, today we're going to dance our bones out. What? What? We can't cry? No, we won't threaten. We won't be angry. We won't be annoyed. We won't scream and shout. Joy, kiss the world goodbye. Mwah. Yeah, we'll dance. We'll dance. Dance, dance the night away. Thanks, guys, for playing. Thanks for joining. Come back tomorrow with more great stuff. Peace out, people. More gameplay content tomorrow. Bye, guys. See you all tomorrow, chat rats. Have fun. Good night.